It has been released footage of Indian Rafale fighter jet being shot down by Pakistani Army. This footage confirms reports of an Indian fighter jet being shot down after releasing flares. The footage shows the jet crashing, followed by scenes of the crash site and civilian casualties. Recall, India launched military strikes on targets in Pakistan, both countries said, and Pakistan claimed it had shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets. Pakistani military sources later said they shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets and 1 drone in self-defense, claiming 3 Rafale jets, sophisticated multi-role fighters made in France, were among those downed, as well as a MiG-29 and an Su-30 fighter. A local resident and government official told CNN that an unidentified fighter aircraft had crashed on a school building in Indian-administered Kashmir. Photos published by AFP news agency showed aircraft wreckage lying in a field next to a red brick building. But it was not immediately clear from the pictures of the wreckage who the aircraft belonged to. Indian jets have previously bombed Pakistani territory following militant attacks on its soil, but Wednesday's operation is the deepest India has struck inside its neighbor since the Indo-Pakistan War of 1971, the biggest of several wars between the two countries. The situation is now obviously serious and fluid, said Fahd Humayun, an assistant professor of political science at Tufts University. Retaliation to India's actions will likely now be inevitable. Along the line of control, which divides the disputed Jammu and Kashmir region into 2 territories, the rival armies continued cross-border fire. The escalation between the nuclear-armed neighbors comes in the wake of an April 22 attack in Pahalgam, Indian-administered Kashmir, in which 26 people were killed. India blamed Pakistan for the attack, claiming there were cross-border links. Pakistan denied that it had anything to do with the killings.
ਇਹ ਮੂਰਲਾ ਜਗਾੜ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਇਹ ਭੈਣ ਦੀ
ਆਦਾ ਹੋਆ ਗੋਲੀਆਂ ਚੱਲਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਜਗਾੜ ਆਹ ਗੋਲ ਵਾਲਾ ਇਹ ਗੋਲੀਆਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਬੰਦੇ
ਭੈਣ ਦਾ
ਓਏ
Russians have been stranded in an airplane flying from Sochi to Moscow for around 10 hours after work of airports was disrupted following Ukrainian drone strikes on Moscow on Wednesday morning. A video circulated in Facebook of DA's channel shows passengers in Sochi-Moscow airplane waiting impatiently to be landed. One of the passengers said the airplane turned around from Moscow after flying for 5 hours and flew to St. Petersburg City. The duration of the flight was supposed to be 3.5 hours. The passengers are seen arguing with the stewardess in the plane. One of the passengers is said to have health problems. The pilot can be heard telling passengers that the plane was waiting in a queue as the St. Petersburg airport was overcrowded after the closure of Moscow's airspace. The pilot said 10 more airplanes were waiting to be allowed landing. The pilot asked the passengers to be patient. Earlier, it was reported that Russia's flag carrier Aeroflot cancelled 52 flights from Moscow and 54 to the capital on Wednesday following Ukrainian attacks. In addition, Ural Airlines cancelled 18 flights. Pobeda and S7 Airlines have also announced the cancellation of some flights on May 6 and 7. Attacks were reported on a number of military and defense facilities across Russia on May 7 morning.
В это сложно поверить, но мы находимся в салоне самолета уже практически 10 часов. Хотя продолжительность полета должна была составить 3,5 часа. То есть вылет 19:05, рейс 11:33, Сочи, Москва. А на данный момент 5 часов утра, уже начало 6-го, мы до сих пор в салоне самолета. Какой-то просто бред. Там уже кому-то плохо стало. Ну, я все понимаю, там операция «Ковер» или как это называется. В общем, нас развернули из Москвы. Мы там кружили 40 минут над аэропортом. В итоге нас развернули, и мы полетели в Питер. Прилетели в Питер в час с небольшим. Сейчас время начало 6-го, мы до сих пор в самолете. Что происходит вообще? Вопросов стюардессам нет, и вообще к экипажу однозначно вопросы к руководству, почему нас тут держат. Народ уже начинает возмущаться. Реально держат как заложник. А флот впервые сильно удивляет, неприятно удивляет. Нужно было вывести нас, ну понятно, там 10, ну пусть там 15-20 рейсов развернули, отправили в Питер. Неужели за это время нельзя было всех выпустить? Ну, хоть какие-то меры предпринять. Непонятно. Надеюсь, там с человеком все в порядке.
С закрытием полностью московской зоны аэропорт Санкт-Петербург принял больше воздушных судов, чем может обслужить. На данный момент мы стоим в очереди на высаживание пассажиров. Мы стоим в очереди, как и все, где порядка 20-30 самолетов. Пришлось оставаться на своих местах и сохранять спокойствие. Спасибо за внимание.
Даже командир корабля понимает, что несет какую-то херню полную. 20-30 бортов не могут разгрузить 5 часов. Что происходит вообще?